Welcome back, video number 24. So far I have restored the domain controller, I have restored Active Directory, the entire Active Directory, individual elements from recycle bin. Now it's the time to restore individual elements when the recycle bin has not been enabled. All right, so let's go into my domain controller. I will test to see if I'm able to log into the client that's joined to my domain. But first, for this exercise, I'm going to use the account called Other Domain User. There's a client that's joined to otherdomain.com domain. It's called Other Domain Client. Win10. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. Okay, let's connect to the client that's joined to my domain called otherdomain.com. And the user I'm going to use for my testing again is called Other Domain User. Every single user has a security ID, SID. That's the only thing that matters. If you delete one user and create a user with an identical name, it's not the same user because the SID will be different. All right, I'm able to log in. Let me just confirm I am logged in with my credentials. So I'm logged in as other domain user, and my domain controller is other domain DC. Yep, I am logged in as my domain account, and check the logon server. That's correct. Okay. Now let's switch back. Right, I have to go into my server first. Okay, let me go to Active Directory Administrator Center to confirm that the recycle bin has not been enabled. By the way, the first thing you should do is to enable recycle bin. Active Directory recycle bin. If you see enable recycle bin, like here, that means it has not been enabled. Okay, anything you delete, you'll have to manually recover or recover from your backup, whichever way you prefer. All right, so let's simulate the situation when the account is accidentally deleted. For this exercise, you have to use PowerShell. PowerShell is a scripting language used by Microsoft. And for my exercises, I will use two types of commands: getters or setters. Getters is like reading only. Setters are making changes, setting new values. So let me pull AD user account so I can pull a specific account, all information about specific accounts. I can pull information about group of accounts. Like I said in my previous video, I will get into scripting management in the last 10 videos of this playlist. This is my SID, and you need to GUI. Okay, so GUID is 79DE. It starts from 79DE, and the SID. Keep this information, and we will need it to confirm when the object is restored. We want to make sure the security IDs match. Okay, let's delete this account. Since Recycle Bin has not been enabled, there is no easy way to restore it, at least not as easy as going into Active Directory Administrative Center and clicking on Delete Objects and right-clicking and restoring. All right, let's, now that the account is deleted, and that's actually a very interesting case, let's switch back to the client and see if I'm still able to log in. I shouldn't because the account is disabled, but I'm able to log in. How could that be? It's called credential caching on the client. So it just remembers credentials used last time for that specific user. If I sign out and try to sign back in, it should give me an error message. That's right, and because the account doesn't exist anymore. Just keep in mind that when you delete the account, cache credentials may kick in. Eventually they will expire, but it may take up to a couple days. Okay, let's switch back to my domain controller. Again, getters are reading data. Setters are writing data. So I'm asking the system to get me ADObject, and I'm adding in the filter. A specific flag. So I'm asking the system to pull ADObjects and include deleted objects, but I only want to see objects that has the flag isDeleted set to true, and the object class is set to user. I don't want to see computers. I don't want to see printers. I don't want to see any other objects. I want to see users. So far, there's only one that's been deleted. Okay, deleted. And this is object GUID. You need this attribute to be able to restore. So let's see if we're able to restore. Issue this command, Restore-ADObject. As identity, you're going to use the object GUID. And you have to put a new name. Otherwise, you're going to get an error message. So we're restoring the object, and we automatically have to give it a name. Just remember, objects are disabled and without the password. You're not able to you won't be able to enable the account unless you change the password. Also, group memberships, all other metadata is missing. You will have to fill it manually. This is my object. Looks like it's been restored, but there's nothing in there. It's essentially it's a clone of the object without any additional data, but with the same SID. And that's what really matters. So now you see the difference between restoring from Recycle Bin. You just right-click Restore and all your data comes back. All group memberships, specific attributes, email address, name, anything. This is the last resort solution. If nothing else works, you can restore the object this way. Okay, now I put a name, email. Let me try to enable it. I can't. I have to set the password first. Okay, now the password is set. Now I should be able to enable it. Yes, the account is enabled now. So technically I should be able to log in to my client, but let's confirm SIDs first. So I stored my SID, saved my SID before I delete the account. Let's pull the SID right now and compare if they're the same. If they're identical, we're dealing with the same object. Now this time I should not use the same flag because this object does not, this object exists in Active Directory, is not deleted. So the flag is deleted is set to false. Okay, let's compare. Security ID. Looks like they match. Okay, let's try to log in using this account. And this will be my final test to confirm the account is working. I'm in. Let's confirm. It's my usual testing. Who am I? And the logon server. This is it. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a good day.